Cool. Alright. What's up, YouTube? My name is Bradley, and this is a 2001 Audi A4 Quattro who has been going into limp mode when I try to get on it. See, the problem is that when I would boost, it would go to about 1,000 RPMs, 2,000 RPMs, and as soon as it actually started to give itself boost, it would just let it all out. Like, it would just, I don't know, maybe it went through the, I mean, obviously it got shot out of my wastegate. Anyways, so at first I thought maybe my wastegate was fucked because this year car right here, it has an internal, you can't see very good, but if you've ever seen your O2 sensors, you'd know that they come right off the cat, right up at the top, and then there's a header right there, and then your turbo is obviously down there, and that fucked mess of vacuum lines and fun stuff. So, you have an internal wastegate, and these cars are infamous for that braking. So, what I did is, mass airflow sensor is in here. I paid 150 bucks for that. Obviously, you can find it cheaper online, but you do want to go with a Bosch. You don't want to get any shittier things, you know. This isn't the place you want to save money. You don't want to save money in your car, you know what I mean? It's not something you want to do. But mass airflow sensor, literally 2 clamps. These 2 screws right here, pop this off. This just pops right off. You can move all these lines out of the way, and then 2 metal clamps on this box pop off, and yeah, you can pop the mass airflow sensor right out. I did have to get all new coils because I had an ignition problem. That is at a different date, but we'll pop this. This is for the turbo lag. So, as soon as I replaced the mass airflow sensor, it started, you could tell when I stopped, it didn't get abrupt. It wasn't an abrupt stop when I did that. But, Hey, what's up, Brad in Dresden? Cool, man. So, so kind of fixed the idle problem a little bit, but I could still tell when I was boosting that, it was going into limp mode, safety mode, if you will, and it was going into limp mode. Let's check this fun stuff out. So, obviously, that's your throttle body. Hello, that is your intake tube that's coming off your intercooler. There is a sensor right here. We're gonna go down at it, pretend that I'm an arrow because you can't really see in there very good, and I don't know where the fuck a flashlight is. So there it is. See that sensor right there, that cord? There's a little sensor right here. It's got 2 screws in them. They're 10 millimeters. Remember, 10 millimeters. So if you're like, oh fuck, where the fuck is it at? Remember, it's a 10 millimeter, so you'll find it. Anyways, that is your map sensor or boost pressure sensor. So many different names. That's telling your engine how much pounds of pressure is going into this tube. And if there's too much, if the sensor's bad, it will overboost, and it will cause this to shut the engine off. It'll shut the boost off until, because this is all electronics. It's all ran out of that ECU inside that box. Controls this whole car. Electric throttle body, fucking, ignition coils. Everything is electronic. Vacuum lines to help out with gas. It's obviously, I mean, they only put turbos on these cars for gas mileage. They didn't put them on for performance. But obviously, if you have a good running one, you'll know that, they're fast as shit, dude. I mean, after I fixed that, after I put that new sensor on and did that mass airflow sensor, boom, all gone. So, honestly, you could probably order this online somewhere. Just type in mass airflow sensor, or MAF, M-A-F sensor for 2000 Audi A4 Quattro 1.8T, and that is the MAP sensor, or boost pressure sensor. But these cars are made in Germany, so you got to realize they have different names. And honestly, listen to me talk, bro. I'm not German, so I have no idea what the hell what they're called. Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, so that's, if you're having problems with boosting, if you're having problems with you know, anything like that, I would go that way with it. And you know, I mean, there's so many different symptoms. Honestly, like my car had a, you know, and honestly find like an O'Reilly. If there's an O'Reilly, they let me run diagnostics on my car. You can actually, I'm not sure if you know this, but they make cool little gadgets that are like $200, which are really expensive. So who the fuck wants to buy that? So you can just go to an auto parts store right under here, right up there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Probably not. It's probably a really shitty picture, but right under there, there's a kind of like a rectangle type plug-in you can hook a reader into for your engine and run a diagnostics on your car. Mine had a, like my ghetto ass wiring job here. I actually just need to wrap it. I just need to wrap all the wires in heat tape to keep them together. Honestly, see that? I used a 6-gauge wire right there for the grounds. Definitely a good idea. The ones they put on here before were kind of pussy. Coils are kind of expensive, so I'd be careful there. Excuse my language, by the way. But anyways, yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. I've done a lot of troubleshooting on this car so far, and you know, I've learned an immense amount about this. So, I mean, I'm not a pro, but I can definitely try to point you in the right direction. But yeah, I hope this video helps, because honestly, I searched YouTube and every freaking video I could possibly find, and I just got to the point where I was kind of pissed. I was like, you know, I should make a video after I figure out what's wrong with mine, because all these other videos suck. They're they're just not very good. You know, they don't get into it. They don't get into it like you should get into it. So, here's the thing. MAF sensor controls, you know, that sensor right there tells your car how much air it's taking in, to tell your engine how much to mix with the fuel. This tells you how much, that sensor down there tells the engine how much boost there is, to tell it how much, you know, how much to blow off at the end, how much it's dialed in for. So, if those are bad, I mean, everything's intertwined on this engine. Just like everything is intertwined electronically, vacuum lines, you know, anything like that. It's all intertwined in itself. So if something's fucked, everything's kind of thrown off. So anyways, I hope this helps, and have a good day. Bye.